Get ready for a roller coaster of thrills. In this video, we're uncovering the top 10 hidden explosive action movies that will have your heart racing and your adrenaline pumping. These films are packed with high-stakes action, jaw-dropping stunts, and mind-blowing explosions you won't see coming. In The Siege at Thorn High, a substitute teacher enters a juvenile detention school in Jakarta to quietly search for his missing nephew. But his personal mission is violently interrupted when anti-Chinese riots explode outside, sealing the facility off from the world. Trapped with aggressive, unpredictable students, the teacher must fight to stay alive as order crumbles. Inside the walls, tensions ignite into chaos, and every hallway becomes a battleground. As the situation spirals, hidden truths and deep-rooted prejudice rise to the surface. With brutal fights, raw emotion, and a powerful social undercurrent, The Siege at Thorn High delivers a pulse-pounding, thought-provoking thriller where survival means more than escaping. It's about confronting the hate that started it all.
다들 내 말 들려? 여기 나한테 맡기고 임무 완수해.
In Fabricated City, a top gamer's life is destroyed when he's suddenly framed for a brutal murder he didn't commit. The evidence is overwhelming, and he's thrown into prison while the real criminals stay hidden. Inside, he faces violence and loss, until he escapes and turns to the only people he can trust, his online gaming crew. Using their real-world skills, they uncover a terrifying conspiracy where innocent people are framed as part of a dark scheme run by powerful elites. Every clue leads deeper into a high-tech web of lies, danger, and manipulation. Fast-paced, smart, and packed with intense action, Fabricated City is a modern techno-thriller about justice, survival, and fighting back against a rigged system.
That's why we need each other.
In Thunderbolts, a group of dangerous outcasts and reformed villains is forced together for a top-secret mission run by the government. Promised redemption but given none, they're sent into hostile territory to clean up a mess no hero would touch. But as the mission unravels, they discover a dark experiment gone wrong, one that unleashes a powerful force capable of destroying everything. Betrayed and expendable, the team must decide if they'll keep running from who they were or fight for something bigger. With explosive action, emotional collisions, and a brutal showdown that changes everything, Thunderbolts pushes the limits of Marvel's darker side, where second chances come at a cost, and survival means trusting the untrustworthy.
It's about damn time.
Sorry, brother.
In Love Hurts, a former hitman trying to live a quiet life as a suburban real estate agent finds his world turned upside down when an old flame walks back in with a deadly plan. Suddenly caught between assassins, mob ties, and a brother he's tried to forget, his peaceful cover shatters fast. Open houses become ambush zones, love turns into leverage, and bullets fly as his past claws its way back with a vengeance. With sharp humor, brutal action, and wild twists, Love Hurts mixes dark comedy and gunfire in a bloody Valentine's tale like no other. It's not about finding love, it's about surviving it, one chaotic, explosive showdown at a time.
Face of his father, I aim with my eye. I cannot shoot with my hand. I shoot with my mind.
In the Dark Tower, a boy haunted by visions discovers a portal to another world, one where a mysterious tower holds all reality together. There, he meets a gunslinger on a mission to stop a dark force determined to destroy the tower and unleash chaos across every dimension. As monsters close in and danger multiplies, the boy's psychic powers become the key to saving everything. Together, they battle across strange landscapes, hunted by an enemy who can twist minds and worlds alike. With explosive action, dark fantasy, and a story that spans worlds. The Dark Tower delivers a high-stakes battle where one bullet, one decision, could shatter reality or save it. The fight for all existence begins now. In Blood Brothers Baranaga, a trusted bodyguard is betrayed and framed for disloyalty by the very underworld family he once protected. Hunted by the elite squad he helped build, he's forced to disappear and seek help from a brother he left behind years ago. As bullets fly and loyalties are tested, the two must navigate a deadly web of revenge, lies, and honor. Every move brings them closer to the truth and to a violent showdown with the man he once called brother in arms. Packed with brutal hand-to-hand combat, explosive confrontations, and emotional stakes, Blood Brothers Baranaga delivers a gritty action thriller about family, redemption, and the high cost of loyalty in a world built on betrayal.
Almost there.
In Valiant 1, a U.S. military helicopter crashes deep in hostile North Korean territory, stranding a small group of survivors with no backup and no way out. Among them, soldiers and a civilian tech expert, each must step up as they navigate deadly terrain, evade enemy patrols, and confront betrayal within their own ranks. With drones watching and enemy forces closing in, every step is a fight for survival. What begins as a rescue mission becomes a battle of endurance, loyalty, and raw instinct. With explosive combat, tense standoffs, and emotional stakes, Valiant 1 delivers a relentless military thriller where survival isn't guaranteed and courage is the only thing that keeps them going. The mission: stay alive at all costs.
You can still die. You're not Wolverine. You understand pain?
In Novocaine, a quiet bank worker with a rare condition that makes him unable to feel pain is thrust into chaos when a brutal robbery ends with his co-worker, who he's secretly in love with, being kidnapped. With no combat training, but nothing to lose, he uses his unique condition as an unlikely weapon, chasing down the criminals across a city that suddenly feels like war. Every punch he takes fuels his obsession to save her, revealing a deeper conspiracy behind the heist. As bullets fly and secrets unravel, his numbness becomes his greatest strength. Packed with gritty action, twisted humor, and a wild underdog story, Novocaine hits hard and fast, delivering a punchy, offbeat thrill ride. In Freaky Tales, chaos erupts in 1987 Oakland as four wild stories crash into each other on one unforgettable night. Teenage punks battle racist thugs with spiked fists and raw attitude. A rap duo rises through the underground scene while facing brutal odds and supernatural twists. A haunted enforcer, desperate for redemption, takes on a violent past that refuses to stay buried. And a basketball legend taps into hidden power to defend his city from corruption. Packed with gritty fight scenes, neon-lit showdowns, and a soundtrack that hits as hard as the action, Freaky Tales blends hip-hop, horror, and heroism into one explosive ride. In Bullet Train Explosion, a high-speed Tokyo-bound train becomes a deadly trap when terrorists plant explosives rigged to detonate if the train drops below 100 km/h. With hundreds of lives at stake and no way to stop safely, panic erupts on board. As fear spreads, passengers and crew are forced to work together, racing against time to outsmart the attackers and prevent catastrophe. Every second counts as they uncover who's behind the plot and why the train was targeted. With high-stakes action, claustrophobic tension, and relentless pacing, Bullet Train Explosion delivers a gripping, edge-of-your-seat thriller where survival depends on speed, strategy, and sheer courage. Slow down and it's over.